Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Trossard. Now Modric. João Cancelo. And it's Van Dijk. Grimaldo. Now Van Dijk. Paredes. Van Dijk. Georgia are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Marquinhos. That's Paredes. Modric. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And Grimaldo. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. The ball goes in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's put paid to the danger. And it's made its way to him. Çalhanoğlu has it out wide and in space. Çalhanoğlu. That's very neat. Çalhanoğlu. Bartra attempts a clearance. Throw in. Cross from Cancelo. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Georgia have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Trossard. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Trossard. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Anthony.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rodriguez. Shot could be on. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Probing pass. Hector Bellerin is flagged offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Anthony. Bakambu. Real chance! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Everyone,
Georgia go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Georgia just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Georgia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Morata. Pablo Fornals. Nathan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 53 minutes is
Georgia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There's a sharp little ball here. That had too much on it. Trossard going after that. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has not gone well.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Morata.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nathan is there and he can get that clear. Bartra. For Pablo Fornals. Now it's Bakambu. Nicely spread. Anthony has the space to scheme. Calhanoglu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk. For Calhanoglu. Trossard. And this is Morata. Modric. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Takes aim. Towering header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
71 minutes is
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Georgia find a position of real strength now. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, good effort! Well taken goal. One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Now it's Anthony. Calhanoglu. Now it's Morata. Messi. Can he get on the end of... And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Morata. Amrabat. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Marquinhos. Anthony! Brilliant from Anthony! He's got himself an absolute peach. And what a climax we have here! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
There will be
Just
5
seeing the
minutes
board
added
now,
time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Anthony. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Çalhanoğlu swung over. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Muslera. That's that, the end. Georgia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter.
Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
No, no way through. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Morata, spread to the right. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kalimwendo. Uzun. Çalhanoğlu. He won't be happy with that one. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Morata. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Modric to Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. João Cancelo. Georgia yet to have an attempt on goal. Uzun.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Morata. Modric. João Cancelo. Nice control. And it's Matic. And Grimaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Marquinhos. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Modric. Now it's Kalimwendo. Uzun. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they've got a throw. Couldn't squeeze it through. Eintracht Frankfurt have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Muslera gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. João Cancelo. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Çalhanoğlu. And it's made its way to him. Modric. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's been shipped out wide. And they're back on the ball again. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Morata. Morata showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great ball if he can get there. Shot at goal! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed.
Bullish header!
There
It's
will
a
be
fair
1
try,
minute added time.
but just off target. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet
And
truly
please
to impose
welcome
themselves,
to the field.
and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Uzun.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in plenty of space here, and he was quick to react. Grimaldo. Hops for safety. Looking to play him in. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. That's going up front in a hurry. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Sakiri. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Drills one in. Çalhanoğlu. Trossard. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely spread. Great vision. Now that's a lovely exchange. And he can thump it away. There's the shot! Grimaldo. Now Trossard. Grimaldo. And it's Matic. Modric, distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Out for a throw. Eintracht Frankfurt can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 25. Coming on the field is number 9.
And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Burkhardt.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's well positioned here. Messi! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Georgia have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Back towards the middle. That's a sharp pass. Thinks about the shot.
Eintracht Frankfurt really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Matic. And this is Morata. Trossard. Knocks it into space. And this... Modric! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The goal.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 42.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Number 20. Doan.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Modric. Oh, good spread. Ball is over the line. Threads one in. Modric. Matic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. This might spell danger. Van Dijk gets it away. Morata. Modric. And the return pass. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Trossard. Grimaldo, who's set up 1 goal so far. For Matic. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Cancelo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now Modric. Played over towards the opposite flank. But he's forced to go back. Mario Götze. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the
Çalhanoğlu! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
That has been slung wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Brilliant from Modric! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Over to the right flank. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Matic kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk. Georgia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. Matic. Now Modric. And it's Matic. Çalhanoğlu. Grimaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Georgia currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trossard. Nice control. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted. Now it's Aubameyang. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going wide left. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Modric looking to add to his goal. And here's Morata. Matic gets a good foot in there. And they can counter here. Now it's Aubameyang. Now then, and the shot! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 4.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had it taken off him. Safal. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Grimaldo. And here's Trossard. Grimaldo. Oh, they could be caught out here. Delivers the ball. That's a look and plays it forward. Goes looking wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Grimaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Marquinhos. Matic. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Morata, and it's Modric. Tries to play it through, and he shoots! And that's in! And again they hit the front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well...
And that is indeed the final act. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Georgia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running. Del Piero, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Calhanoglu. Now it's Morata. And he's intervened well there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that is one way to stop him. Matic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Safal. Calhanoglu. Now, can they get him away? And this is Calhanoglu. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Messi, out towards the flank.
Georgia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good alertness. Modric. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now he takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Safal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Berry. Musiala. Now it's Aubameyang. It's a searching pass.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Thuram. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out. Oh, he's having a go! Musiala! Amazing! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes
Number
here,
10,
both at the same time.
Messi.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Çalhanoğlu.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Number 4.
Now it's Pukki,
Matic.
Di Maria.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that's a foul in a
Number
dangerous
5,
area.
Di Maria.
And he has shown him a yellow
Number
card.
18, number 9, Danny Parejo.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Shaka.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Substitution.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's in a great position here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sofal promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Musiala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Olmo. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Look at the space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Danny Olmo. And here's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Aubameyang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
All hands on deck for this one. And a header! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved it.
And there goes the final whistle. Georgia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to
How
be
would you
heavy
sum up
after
what
the
we've
final
witnessed,
whistle
Jim?
today.
Georgia definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. We're up and running then. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Çalhanoğlu. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a good ball out wide. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to retrieve it. Matic. And here's Morata. Pele, played down the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. He has found a way through. Sola! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters.
He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Modric, and it's Modric. Trossard has it out wide and in space. That's very neat. Forced to go back. And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was...
There's the shot! Tries to get it clear. Now it's Trossard. So we're still where we started right now. That's a shade optimistic.
Zola clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he is deftly away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. Foot in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Matic. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Modric. 15 minutes till half-time. Threads one in. Morata had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That's been cut out, well played. Marquinhos. Çalhanoğlu. Can he get on the end of this? Aims beyond the defence. And he can thump it away. Grimaldo. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is just caressing the ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well read, nice interception. Trossard has the space to scheme. Morata. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's had it taken off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second half is up and running.
George,
And Zola! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Messi. And it's Gerrard. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Out for a throw. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's a decent clearance. Spread it left. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Matic. And he's there to make the challenge. Matic has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Matic.
well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Sends it crossfield. Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The attendance
So we've
for
reached
this
the hour
match
mark.
was 62,005.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Roberto. Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Some really well-measured ball. And it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Modric, and he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos, what's going wide left? Knocks it into space. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the finish! He's got a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And here's Morata. Çalhanoğlu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Georgia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19, Alvaro Morata. Number 10, Messi. Number 4, Matic.
Parejo.
Number
75
17,
minutes played.
Modric.
The pressing's intense
Number
and it's
11,
paid off.
Çalhanoğlu.
Keep calm and cut. Shoots!
Number
Now, who's
18,
going to be first to this?
Number 5,
Can he stop it
Di
going out?
Maria.
Oh, he's been caught on it
Number
here.
23,
The cross comes in.
Ericsson.
Spread
Number
out to the
9,
left.
Danny Parejo.
Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pukki.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Georgia have got it back, and they'll have another go. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
It's a promising position. Sofal does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him up? Schneider!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Pukki. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Trossard. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
They get a throw in. Ericsson. Granit Xhaka. And it's Di Maria. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix it.
And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, greatly! It's hit the crossbar. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the...
Batistuta! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Batistuta. Messi tries one from range, and a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. He's rising, but he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Knocks it into space. De Bruyne, towering header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. He's in one-on-one. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Georgia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Sufal. Now Modric. And it's Messi. Sufal sends it crossfield. And he's intervened well there. Inter Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Best. Tries to play it through. Big chance! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity...
Chance, surely! Great football, shot and save.
Georgia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Batistuta. Yamal has the space to... Getting up there! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zanetti. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Morata.
Sofal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Messi. Can he finish? No, it's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Marquinhos. And Sofal. Messi. Modric. And here's Morata. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi. Opts for safety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get free. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So, into the second half.
Georgia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi has created one goal already. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Modric. Morata. Modric.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he shoots!
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Spread to the right, and he's picked it up out wide. And here's Batistuta. This looks promising. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from... And Eriksson! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Modric. Terrific effort! That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Grimaldo. Now this could be a chance. And here's Trossard. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Best, he's found a way through. De Bruyne. Çalhanoğlu. Modric, who played through for the wide man. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's not an especially good pass, that. Zanetti. Oh, it's Batistuta. Messi in acres of space out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zanetti. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, now here's it. Goes for the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter. Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Crosses it in. Muslera claims it without any fuss. Trossard. Modric. Now it's Trossard. He is through here. Just eases him off the ball. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. De Bruyne. Sofal cuts it out. Calhanoglu. Ronaldo. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Georgia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. And we're underway.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
He's on it, can he get away? Sofal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Grimaldo, Matic, Modric, and here's Morata, and it's Modric. Kukçu. He's looking wide. Çalhanoğlu. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Modric. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught. Morata! Roberto Carlos. Morata. Terrific effort! And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And this is Batistuta. Hazard. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Shevchenko. Georgia very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Trossard looking for the run, and it's made its way to him, and he scores! Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. Trossard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Grimaldo. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to get free. That's destined for the flank. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hazard. Caught offside that time. Quality ball. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Batistuta. Trossard. And Grimaldo. Modric. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu gets on his bike and takes the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, nice touch. Trossard. And it's Matic. Takes a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Georgia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Georgia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And the ball's gone astray. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Trossard. Modric. To Messi. Now, can they get him away? An instinctive delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Hazard.
There will be 1
And it's
minute
Roberto
added time.
Carlos. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Georgia looking good, feeling
A
good.
quick reminder
It is
today that
2-0
smoking
at the
is
break.
only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
So right back into the action. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Shevchenko. Modric has created 1 goal already. Trossard. And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos for Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Knocks it into space. No, it's come to nothing.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
The
Beckenbauer
attendance for this match was 60,332.
tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Egypt needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here?
Egypt really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Batistuta, great ball, and he goes for a shot! Sofal gets it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Roberto Carlos. Georgia are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much 1 goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this. Morata! He lifts the roof!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Georgia now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Throw in. Sofal. Oh, that's neat. Modric. And here's Morata. And the pass is intercepted. Tries a measured ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for options for movement. Guti. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. And it's Modric. And here's Morata. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. That's a good ball out wide. He is starved of space and time. He's found a way through. Shoots! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So now the difference is 3. Shevchenko. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Modric.
2 added
And it's
minutes
Guti.
has been indicated.
It's Batistuta. That ball looks a good one. And Messi! Well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognize. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Dijk. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Çalhanoğlu. That's been slipped through. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Matic. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Shevchenko! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Matic. And here's Shevchenko. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Messi. Williams. Messi.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi. Georgia yet to have an attempt on goal. Trossard. And it's Matic. And it's Modric. And Sofal. Messi. And it's Modric. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Morata. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. It's hit the crossbar. And that was very necessary. Matic. Safal. Now Modric. Safal. Oh, good take in a good area. Morata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Trossard! Harmlessly behind. Now that's well seen too. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Yamal. And this is Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Safal is onto this. Opts to play it back. That's put paid to the danger. Çalhanoğlu. He won't be happy with that one. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And this is Shevchenko. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Nico Williams. And he's gone looking for safety. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Matic. Van Dijk. Now Modric. And it's Safal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kerkez is the guilty party there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on to replace
Marquinhos.
him is number 3.
Modric. Modric carries the ball down the right.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's played into the area. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. That's good defending, very good defending. And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Incoming delivery. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Georgia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Trossard, Matic. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Trossard. Now it's Morata. Tries to pass it through, and the shot! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability. He really does excel all round.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's superb. Well, they can break here. That's been slipped through. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Marquinhos swung over. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's got away. And this is Morata. Wriggles his way through. Now there's a shot, surely! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Georgia presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. It's hit the upright. Real chance! Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now, can they get him away? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Looks to the other side. No goals as yet. Knocks it into space. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Now the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Trossard.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And it's Modric. Matic. And it's Messi. Zanetti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Jordan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more...
Morata! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And that is a little undercooked. He's picked his way through. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that is one way to stop him. Matic. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He is through here. Sofal gets into a good position. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Çalhanoğlu. Modric. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, cracking ball. Adams clears without hesitation.
Added time.
He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? In towards the back stick.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Georgia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Jordan are looking to go forward now. That pass has been well intercepted. This is a promising build-up. Totti. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Trossard. For Çalhanoğlu. And it's Grimaldo. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Modric. Out towards the flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Çalhanoğlu. Looking for options for movement. Tries to cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. He's a sharp little ball here.
The attendance for
Modric.
this match was 80,314.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Matic. Grimaldo. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Georgia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Jordan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Zanetti, just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Modric. Now Trossard. Great vision. Koundé spots it and intercepts.
Georgia really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space. It's Totti! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution for Jordan. Number 18, Ronaldinho.
The two coaches are signalling
Number
changes here,
17,
both at the same time.
Batistuta.
3-0
Number 10,
and things are starting to look
Francesco
awfully cosy.
Number 3,
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during
Number
this spell,
25,
one that they hope will continue.
coming on the field.
Cazorla, time and again they are repelled.
Number 24,
Van
Filippo
Dijk makes the
Inzaghi.
interception.
Number 19, Stojkovic.
Made out to the left flank.
Number 22,
Xhaka has been caught there, it's a foul.
Number 8, Olise. Substitutions taking place.
Cannavaro has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Good ball, good take. Oh, that's wonderful
There will be
alertness.
3 minutes at a
Right
time.
card.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neatly. Oh, they could be caught out here. He won't be happy with that one. Olise. And this is Inzaghi. Politano. Granit Xhaka. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everyone,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
Signal
The excitement
Iduna
already
Park.
palpable. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So that's got things underway.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Trossard! He's delivered all right! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Stojkovic. Delivered across. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Morata. And here's Morata. That is ended up in no man's land. Ronaldo tries to play it through. Quality ball. And this is Neymar. Now it's Stojkovic. And this is Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left. Serginho's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. And it's Zanetti. Georgia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Shevchenko. Çalhanoğlu, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spain have their second corner now. Matic gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Messi running at top gear. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Georgia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's picked his way through. Trossard. That is lovely. Çalhanoğlu. Out towards the flank. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Çalhanoğlu. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Crossed into the box. In comes the corner. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Matic. And it's Modric. McAllister. Now it's Shevchenko. He's looking wide, and he was quick to react. João Cancelo. Morata. This looks promising. Grimaldo has the space to scheme. Oh, a delicate chip through. And Grimaldo. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Dijk. João Cancelo. And it's Modric. Space for him to turn and look. Passes short and sharp. He's shifted it to the flank, and he's quick to return it. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar! And that's a sharp finish. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
2 added minutes
The
has been
movement
indicated.
so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the referee has blown for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Georgia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, strongly challenged there. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's got the beating of it. It's Counts! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cout is offering a wry smile there.
Marquinhos tries to clear. Georgia are looking to go forward now. Çalhanoğlu. Matic. And it's Matic. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Modric. Çalhanoğlu. It's a promising position. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's there to get it away. Now Modric. Messi. And this is Messi. Can he finish? It's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The attendance
Keeper
for this
might have
match
been a
was
little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Georgia now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Stojkovic is onto this. Now he's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Shevchenko. Great ball, and he's in here. Stojkovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Stojkovic. Crosses it in. Marquinhos clears.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's the shot! Oh, good finish! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's made its way to him. Oh, important interception. Neymar. That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Stojkovic. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Trossard receives it in a wide position. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Trossard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Stojkovic. Modric. João Cancelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! Shapes to shoot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Morata demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Tries a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. They're up to 5 corners now. Marquinhos clears it away. Oh, good climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is as far as it goes. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Great defending, strong, and goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Karambeur is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
That's good vision. Tries from distance. Grimaldo. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So,
he's gone for goal. Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Shevchenko probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Messi. And it's Messi. Georgia yet to have an attempt on goal. Now Trossard.
Trossard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. Safal. And here's Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. They've played it short. And here's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Milan are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Modric. Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Hazard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Modric. And it's Messi. Trossard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Shevchenko. Modric clears. Now it's Trossard. Grimaldo. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Gets his head on it! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Can he get it through? Messi. Now it's Messi. Chance! It's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Modric. And it's Messi. And here's Morata. Cruyff promptly onto that, and that is that. Shot could be on.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Trossard. Modric. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a little off target. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Georgia coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Signore e signori,
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Georgia just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And this is Çalhanoğlu. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Sufal. Modric. Sufal. Matic. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all. Morata!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's come to nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Morata. Nicely spread. Now the ball. Impressive jump! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Grimaldo. Now Trossard. And it's Grimaldo. Çalhanoğlu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp little... And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! Ah, it's offside and that'll count for nothing.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bernardo Silva. Short changes him with that pass. Matic. And it's Marquinhos. Distributed tidily. Modric. Nice looking ball. Stood up well to him there. Trossard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Shevchenko. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Matic. Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. Good read, needed to be.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Matic kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, Xabi Alonso. Viene sostituito con il numero 2.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's going wide left. Looking to play him in. Abiati claims comfortably. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that was vital. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eriksson.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Looking for options for movement. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well read, nice interception. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Messi. Modric. And this is Messi. He's in a... Çalhanoğlu! They want to be quick to recover this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's a Morata! And he's done it! And we have liftoff! That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a hit! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And they've got a throw. Messi. Çalhanoğlu. Always goal side. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Modric. Well, that looks a decent ball. Georgia currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Çalhanoğlu. And Sofal. Messi. Now it's Morata. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Morata. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Iniesta. Good running, strong and purposeful. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That's destined for the flank. Grimaldo. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, just skips past his man. And here's Morata. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free.
That's good play from him.
Burmo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Iniesta ready to try one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Iniesta! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Morata, played out towards the right wing. And it's Modric. Gravenberg running with intent. Well, played right into his path. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Shevchenko. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Now this could... He's having a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Sagantosu restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's quick to return it. Trossard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's a foul. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Good ball. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the... Shot a goal! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to pass it through. Caicedo. Gibbs White. Threads one in. Shevchenko looking to receive it in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for the run, and he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Grimaldo.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Garcia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Modric spots it and intercepts. And here's Trossard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety. Van Dijk. And it's Grimaldo. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Modric, who's set up one goal so far. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 21, Mbulu. Number 7, Gibbs-White. Number 8, Kalulu. Number 18, Shevchenko.
Georgia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 23, Nico
Çalhanoğlu.
Gonzalez. Number
That's
14,
Paredes.
Number
That has been
11,
slung wide.
Number 3, Schlotterbeck.
Can he get it
Number
through?
20,
Grimaldo
Vinicius
is in a
Junior.
really good position out
Substitution
wide.
in progress.
And they're back on the ball again. Caicedo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Çalhanoğlu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gonzalez. He's on it, can shapes to shoot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Sagan Tosu really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Paredes. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's made its way to him. Trossard. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's been hooked away. Trossard. Caicedo. And it's Grimaldo. And it's Modric. Now Paredes. Spread out to the left. Now it's Trossard. And that is expertly dealt with.
Georgia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Spread to the right. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Pukki. He's played it back.
That's good pressure.
Tries a shot! Oh, the And it's come back out to him. He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Georgia found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
This looks promising. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gonzalez receives it in a good position here. And that's that. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort, fall behind they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's in on, and the shot! That is terrific from Lewandowski! About as smooth as it gets! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Georgia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Modric. Great ball, and he's in here. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Messi driving. And the finish! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Shevchenko. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Grimaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's well spotted.
Georgia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Modric. Çalhanoğlu. That's an imaginative pass. And that's an excellent interception. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Olmo. And this is Messi. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. João Cancelo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. Right back in the game. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Georgia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's made its way. It's rising! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Grimaldo. Georgia have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. João Cancelo. And it's Modric. It's a promising position. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Morata. And it's Cancelo. Floated through. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Modric.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
To Matic. And he's forced to go back. Swung over. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, now he can run away with it. And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes,
now
beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Barcelona get the second half started. Threads one in. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has been cleared. McAllister ploughing through the middle. Now it's Morata.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it out wide. Modric, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in a great position here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. Calhanoglu. And it's Di Maria.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Great chance! Off the post! Grimaldo. Calhanoglu. And it's Modric. Messi. For João Cancelo. This is a promising build-up. Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu makes a dash for it. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get rid.
Attendance for this match was 60,179.
Dani Olmo. Now that's well seen too. And it's Modric. And here's Messi. That is good strength. Lewandowski given the lift of his goal. That is good alertness. João Cancelo. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good ball out wide. Showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Cancelo.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Lewandowski, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Matic sends it crossfield. Grimaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, Calhanoglu! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Matic. And it's Calhanoglu. And he's well positioned here. It's Morata! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
substitution on the field.
And we have our
19,
very first corner.
Alvaro Morata. Number 11.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 17, Modric. Number 4, Matic. Number 2, Van Dijk.
Flashes it across.
Number 18, number 9, Yanni Pereira.
Georgia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 8, Axel
Can he
Witsel.
finish? Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona have their lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Morris ended up in no man's land. Good take. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zola picks it up out wide. Getting up there! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Safal. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. Modric. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And he's in on goal. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Matic. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. He's found the way through. Hazard with the delivery. Swung over. Georgia yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. And he's quick to return it. Çalhanoğlu. Very nicely done. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. And this is Lewandowski. That's very neat. That's where it came from. Lovely chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! And there is your opener. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Georgia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Çalhanoğlu, Modric. Now it's Trossard. He's cut it out. Check clears. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, easy pickings there. That has not gone well. Sufal. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Well, that pass isn't the best. Sufal, who does have an assist to his name. Modric. And here's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Messi. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He's had it taken off him. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Georgia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. No, he's not getting past him there. Sufal gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Modric. Zanetti.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk getting this one clear. That's a throw. Zanetti finding himself in space. And here's Lampard. Lampard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Grimaldo engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Over to the right flank. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Please be made aware that
Georgia
smoking
up
is
by
only
1
permitted
goal
in
at the halfway
designated
point.
areas within these grounds.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Georgia just about ahead. Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Grimaldo. Oh, a delicate chip through. Otto gets it away. Georgia have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. Van Dijk. To Marquinhos. Çalhanoğlu. It's a searching pass. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Azar. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Modric knocks it out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Georgia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic running with the ball. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
"60 minutes played. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Opts to play it back. Besiktas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Besiktas! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Grimaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Modric, Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Lewandowski. Modric. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Georgia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Lampard. Probing pass. Muslera gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look...
And the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class!
The goal scorer for Besiktas.
A two-goal lead
After
and they're
82
firmly in
minutes.
control.
Number 8.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for him.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 25, Sola. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Neymar.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Besiktas now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Trossard. Vinicius Junior. Into the last 5 minutes. Otto calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior is the team's great visionary. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Morata. And it's Xhaka. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their
There will be
backs to
3
goal.
minutes added time.
Deftly away. Georgia have reclaimed it. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Chance here to counter. Floated through. And he's there to get it away. And that will be the final act. Georgia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Any attack containing Raúl is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raúl is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And that is a little undercooked. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Sofal. Marquinhos. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Some really good ball movement. For Matic. Now who's going to be first to this? Quarter of an hour played. Played out wide. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Now it's Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And this is Lewandowski. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Modric. Played out to the left flank. Guardiola. He's being urged to shoot.
Totti really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Lewandowski. Çalhanoğlu shifted it to the flank. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Georgia with the corner, there first. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Çalhanoğlu. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Platini in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Grimaldo. Now it's Lewandowski. Played out towards the right wing. And he's picked it up out wide. Now this could be a chance. Delivered in. Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Georgia have their third corner. Oh, good effort! Oh, crossbar! There it is! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Georgia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Georgia coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Georgia just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Georgia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Out towards the flank. Can he get it through? Hoisted in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Deco. Vardiol scooting forward. And it's made its way to him. Not a hint of offside here. And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's picked his way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vardiol is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Caught offside that time. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Georgia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi gets into a good position. Vardiol. And here's Messi. Oh, that was vital. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at. And they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here. And it's gone back to the keeper. Van Dijk. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a throw. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Trossard. Modric. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Messi. He is through here. To Matic. Çalhanoğlu touches it back. Grimaldo has it in a wide position. And this is Çalhanoğlu. And it's Matic. Çalhanoğlu engages and forces him off the ball. It's Matic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Georgia get their fourth corner. Thuram can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Deco. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matic. Trossard for Çalhanoğlu. Trossard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Messi. And it's Matic. Georgia still ahead by the game's only goal. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Raul receives it in a wide position. Matic. Very much into the last knockings. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Messi. Sufal, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Messi. Matic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Georgia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see...
And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails...